Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Artymeetscrafty. In today's video, let us learn more about basic patterns of mandala. Let's begin. For the first pattern, draw inverted U shape and inner line. Now draw the border line. Next, shade the inner part of inverted U shape. For the second pattern, draw inverted U shape, then draw the border and then the inner line. Now divide the inverted U shape into two parts and shade the half part as shown in the video. For the third pattern, draw inverted U shape. Now draw the border line and the inner line. And add dot and a straight line in the middle. For the fourth pattern, draw pointed petals and the inner pointed petals. Divide the inner pointed petals into two halves and draw diagonal lines. Draw borders for the same. For the fifth pattern, draw the border and draw spirals in two boxes and then shade as shown in the video. For the sixth pattern, draw the baseline and then draw round petal pattern and then add a dot and a line. For the seventh pattern, draw the border and then draw wide angle triangles spread across 4 grids. Then add few triangles and then add dot as shown. For the eighth pattern, draw the borders, then draw pointed petals spread across 4 grids, then draw the inner line, now divide the inner pointed petals into two halves and draw diagonal line on one side. For the ninth pattern, draw the border, then draw 3 petal pattern and shade the gap area. For the 10th pattern, draw the border line, then draw the triangle that resembles right angle triangle, then draw the inner triangle and shade it. Next, draw some diagonal lines as shown. For 11th pattern, draw the borders and then draw spirals in it. Now shade the gap area. For the 12th pattern, draw the border line, draw 2 spirals and then draw 2 round petal pattern. Now draw the inner line, then add a dot and a straight line. Then shade the gap area. For the 13th pattern, draw the border line and then draw 3 petals vertically as shown and shade the gap area. Now for the 14th pattern, draw the border area and then draw 2 petals as shown. Now add some vertical lines. For the 15th pattern, draw some border, then in each square draw some diagonal lines as well as the vertical lines as shown. Now for the 16th pattern, draw the border lines. Next, draw 2 petals as well as a circle as shown. Now add a dot and a line inside these petals as shown. Now fill in the gap area. For the 17th pattern, draw the border lines, then draw round petal pattern spread across 2 grids, then add inner line. Now divide the round petal pattern into 2 halves. In one half, add a dot and a straight line, and in the other half, draw diagonal lines. Now shade the gap area. For the 18th pattern, draw the border line, then draw spirals spread across 2 grids, then do the same in the opposite direction. Now add a dot and a line in the spiral and a circle as shown, and then fill in the gap area. For the 19th pattern, draw border lines and then a diamond as shown. Inside these diamonds, draw a shaded circle as well as add some vertical lines. Now add the V shape as shown and shade it. Now for the 20th pattern, draw the border lines and draw triangles that is spread across 2 grids. Then add few diagonal lines. Now add a inner triangle as well as the triangle and shade it as shown. For the 21st pattern, draw the border lines, add some diagonal lines and then the triangle. Next add the inner triangle as well as the circle and shade in the gap area. For the 22nd pattern, draw the border lines and draw the round petal pattern spread across 2 grids and draw the inner line. For the 23rd pattern, draw 2 border lines and then draw pointed petal pattern and the inner line. Then divide it into 2 halves. In the first half, draw the diagonal line and in the rest half, shade it. I'm sorry about the 24th pattern I did not see while recording this. For this pattern, draw the border line, then draw a circle and in the inner circle and shade it. Then in the rest of the area, draw the lines. For the 25th pattern, draw triangles spread across 2 grids. Then draw the inner triangle as well as the smaller triangle and shade it. So now we have completed all the 25 patterns. Meet you all in my next video. Until then, this is Ashu Srini signing off.